Fight fans? Are we on?
Yeah.
Didn't sound on. Good evening, fight fans. This is Chris Kuzman with your weekly Thursday night injection of boxing talk. Updates and all-out arguments. This is your Bolo Punch Boxing Hour brought to you by George Rogie Insurance. It is Thursday, April the 23rd. we are live from Leg Up Production Studios in Hobart, Indiana, just outside of Chicago, Illinois. My partner in crime, Emil Soda Popinski Kegabine, right here on my left. Mo, what is going on with you?
Not much, man. We're if you were watching on the webcam there, you seen we were fumbling around trying to do some stuff. We got a couple new setups here in the studio, including a monitor where it's a little bit easier for us to read the chat as you guys are coming up, so Chris and I could see it. And also we added a live stream video on the website right as the show was starting.
That's what sort of threw me. So I apologize that was not the awesome thunder and lightning opening that you guys are used to. But holy cow. Timmy the producer Patterson, how can our listeners get in touch with us tonight? By the way, hello to Little Holmes, hello to Elmer Fuddstein. Faith No More, you better believe it, man. That's our band. Timmy, what's going on?
I'm doing good, man. Life is good. You can hit us up on hotline 219-743-9743. Yahoo Instant Messenger is up and running. Keyword Bolo Punch Boxing Hour. And best way to reach us is in the chat room, which you guys can actually see now, and we'll be throwing their comments on the air. So that is the plan. Get her done.
I just need to learn how to read. I just need to learn how to read now.
Okay. The dude on the left. Wait a minute. I'm the dude on your left. I was thinking over here, but no, he says the dude on the left has a booger hanging.
Do I?
No, you're on my left. I'm on the left of the screen. I'm like, wait a minute.
Right.
Oh, that's funny. He's making fun of Mo. No, he's making fun of me. Are we going to be treated to Felix Trinidad against Bernard Hopkins #2 in November? That's what the world is asking. Actually, no one gives a shit.
I don't know. That's much of a treat.
No one cares about Trinidad against Hopkins. So Trinidad, when he was old and slow, 5 years ago, 4 years ago, when he was old and slow, got knocked out by Hopkins. So now 4 years later, he's gotten what? Older and slower?
A little bit fatter.
And they want to fight again? A little bit fatter? I mean, that is one guy that when he doesn't train, he puts some weight on. I mean, not as bad as like one of the guys who I love that he got the chance to whip the urine out of years ago. El Ferocious Fernando Dingleberry, but because that guy can put some pounds on.
Yeah, he puts them on, and then he loses a lot of muscle mass when he cuts the weight. So well, he did anyways. Now I think he's just eating tacos right now and chilling. He's in cut weight.
For all the Mexicans that are mad that he said tacos when tacos are not a Puerto Rican food, I apologize. So we had a racially charged show last week, and now we're going to start it off in grand fashion. No problem. Does anyone in the world care about Trinidad against Hopkins 2? No one in this studio that I can imagine. Tim, you care at all about watching those two fight again?
No.
Okay. Well, that covers it. Basically,
well, you were just a second ago. You said something about the racially charged things from last week. We were talking about Thrilla in Manila.
We were.
Actually, there's a link on the right-hand side of our page that goes right to that video.
You can watch it all over again.
Yeah.
That was an outstanding documentary. You got to give mad props to HBO for putting that on, and mad props to Bolo Punch Boxing Hour for bringing it right to your screen.
Yeah, there were. We had a lot of views on that video of people wanting to see that, and actually the video kind of got messed up on YouTube, so a lot of people didn't get to replay the comments on the first segment of it. They got to see the second part, but not the first part.
But now they get the chance to
see the actual video of the Throw in Manila
of the fight itself.
Yeah, well, not the fight itself, the
documentary.
Show, documentary.
But the fight itself is actually very easy to find on YouTube.
Yeah,
I would imagine most people that have watched the show have.
Hey, let me throw this out there, Chris. If you're listening to the show and you can't reach the chat room because Ustream has changed their page a little bit, you have to click a little tab out there, guys, that says chat room. You click that, and then you're joining the chat room for the new page that we're looking at now. No, Pete's not complaining. There's some people having some problems out there, and they're sending me some instant messages. I just want to make sure everybody's clear on that, so everybody can get in the chat room and start talking live instead of talking to me.
Pete, don't worry about size. It never bothered you before. I'm just playing, buddy. I'm just playing. By the way, I want to clear the air. There was no negative energy towards Pete Perry last week. I mean, I disagreed with something that he said.
Oh, yeah.
We argued it a little bit. The heat was actually between Nestor and myself off camera, and that's never going to be repeated. But
it makes for a better show.
It definitely does. And I said it before. Yeah, he did, Elmer. What are you going to do about it, punk? Yes, he did, but no big deal. No, bottom line, I don't want to live in a world where everyone agrees on everything, because that's not interesting. So, yeah, we disagreed on a couple of things last week, and he's still my friend, and I still value his opinion, and he's welcome on Bolo Punch anytime he wants. Wasn't really racially charged, but it was definitely a charged conversation at a recent press conference between Big Vlad Klitschko and the Brit David Haye, the Haymaker. David Haye obviously going around wearing that T-shirt.
Yeah.
He paid an illustrator 75 cents to draw himself holding severed heads of the two Ukrainian heavyweights, severed heads, and then the leftover bodies down in the ring and everything. And talk a second, Mo. You think this is going to backfire on Mr. Haye?
Yeah, Tim and I were actually talking about this during the weeks, and during the past week we got to see the video of Klitschko actually getting quite pissed off, and that's exactly what Haye wanted.
Yeah, but when have we seen him angry at someone before?
But what Haye wanted was him pissed off and saying, "I'm going to knock you out as soon as I get out there. I'm going to throw everything at you, and kill you." Yeah. That's not what he got. Klitschko says, I'm going to punish you for 12 rounds before I knock you out. He goes, the 12th round is the only round I'm going to try knocking you out in. I want to beat you to a pulp before I get to that chance. And he seemed pretty pissed off. It might be a little bit just trying to publicize it a little bit, but Klitschko, sure, Klitschko's a pretty good actor, because he sure didn't seem pissed off to me.
Klitschko was mad. Klitschko goes on there saying, okay, well, you're wearing a T-shirt with severed heads of me and my brother. He didn't even seem upset that he was one of the heads.
He was more...
He goes, you cut the head off of my brother.
What's next? My mom? My dad?
You going to talk about my grandmother? My religion? My nationality? What do you got next? He goes, this isn't what sport is about. Because I'm going to kill you, man. I mean, when you look at the size differential between these two guys, Haye better bring something serious. He better go over to the Antonio Margarito camp and get gloved up or something. Because I don't know, man. I don't know. Yes, he did want to get inside Klitschko's head. Pete Eade says, Haye wanted to get inside Klitschko's head, and he did. Yes, but like we just explained.
He got in the wrong way.
I think this might backfire, Timmy.
Well, he got in the wrong way. I mean, the way he wanted to get in was, like Amel said, I want to kill you and come out too aggressive, and hopefully Haye could catch him with something. I want to kill you, and I'm going to take 12 rounds to do it. That ain't good. Cool, man. That ain't good at all. I mean,
especially the smallest heavyweight he's ever fought.
At that point, if I was Haye, I would be reading the contract and find out what you have to do to actually get paid and get your part of the purse and do that and get out.
It's one thing for this guy, for Layman Brewster, to actually sit there and take all that stuff and then knock him out himself in the 5th or 6th round, because this guy has a heavyweight chin. Hey, I don't know, man. He's going to say, hey, get off me, dude. Let's go ahead and take our first break of the night. We'll be right back. This is your Bolo Punch Boxing Hour, straight from Hobart, Indiana, just outside Chicago. We'll be right back at you.